No! Seriously, I'm gonna lose it. If you've ever seen someone that's on the edge of losing it, it's me right now. I don't know what show this is. I don't know what show you think this is. This is feeling like the Alaskan bush people. You know why? It's -7 degrees outside. -7. This is not the life that I signed up for. Beginning of January, I feel like my body is being sacrificed to the ice people. The unfortunate fact of, no! I'm gonna catch you this time. You think you can pull a fast one on me? You can't. You think you're gonna fall down? You think you're tumbling? You think you can avoid the ice? You can't. And the unfortunate truth of the winter is that when it's winter, we still have to keep on existing. Regardless of the brutal and unfair conditions that we are being faced with today, it's actually gonna be a good day. We're not even gonna, that didn't happen. We today are going to start the experiment of, did 23-year-old Morgan know what she was doing, right? Because I picked all of my kitchen stuff when I was 23 years old. Did I know what I was doing? I sure hope so. If they unpack all of my kitchen stuff and I hate it with a burning passion, it doesn't even matter because the 2-year warranty has officially expired. I'm so done. Get your ass back up there. Oh, you think you came here for a little peaceful design show? You think you came here for a little Studio McGee? This is not a peaceful design show. This is not Studio McGee. This is not little Becky Homecki making you a little pasta dinner in her little apron, okay? This is outraged woman that has been trying to build this damn kitchen for 3 years. What we are doing this week, we are starting the kitchen. See the smile on my face? I'm actually very excited. I'm very apprehensive to open all of these cabinets because I've never seen them before. I'm very apprehensive to get all of these appliances because I've never seen them before. I think that I have enough common sense to where it will pull together to be something that maybe has been worth my time. I don't know. We're gonna find out. This is going to be a gamble. We're going to Vegas. We're gambling. Did I roll my dice right? Did I play my cards right? We're gonna find out, okay? We're gonna find out. All right, everyone. Silence on the very unofficial official set. I think the only way that we can do this is starting from the very beginning. And if we go back to the very beginning, 2.5 years ago, I had a kitchen that looked something like this. Just to see the orientation of things where we are, that's the living room. This is the kitchen, comes over into dining area. Okay, and let's be honest, if I knew then what I knew now, I would have looked at myself in the mirror and I would have said, Morgan, just move into the damn house as it is. But I would really give anything to go back to the way my brain functioned 3 years ago because I was full of life. I was vibrant, I was full of ambition, and I looked at this house and I said, you know what? Not only am I gonna tear this bitch down, I'm gonna tear this bitch down myself.
Right in here. You make your first demolition.
Oh shit, you gotta do harder than that. I was expecting like stuff to fall. Oh!
Now,
Yeah!
turn the hammer around.
Okay.
Put the claws in the sheet.
Oh! Yeah!
She's your
Oh! Whoa!
On the right. On the right, on the right. Oh, there it is. Hey. Bet you didn't plan to see me in your hole in the wall.
Where's your safety class?
That hole right there is the hole that started the dumpster fire that became life as I now know it. Guys, I don't know why, but when they redid their kitchen, they just left one cabinet not like the other. It's a little mix and match, I guess. Rendezvous. It died. Come on, buddy. Please hold. My dad already had an extra battery on, stacked and ready. Mega trash. I did not know we had two.
See, yours is better. Yours is a 20 volt. Mine's only an 18 volt.
Yours looks like a private jet compared to this one, though. It's big.
Look at this original linoleum down here. That's
Oh,
ew.
ew.
Oh, look at this. Jesus handcrafted this.
And You know, they say that 10% of people have people living in their walls.
People living in the walls.
Yeah, these walls are too skinny though. Ow!
Oh, shit.
God!
Cheap stove.
Or you dropped it 100 miles an hour against the tile.
Oh no.
Would it make it better or worse to have a light on?
Oh, that would have helped a lot.
I'm gonna tell you about the gateway drug. Once you start ripping shit down, you're never gonna stop. Before you know it, you're gonna rip your whole house apart, and then you're gonna be like, shit, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Got it. Got it. But the green light in the grand scheme of things is once you rip out everything, then you can do whatever the hell you want. Okay, class is in session. Start looking at the thing as a whole. I feel like it was important to make the kitchen must list. Number one, how this was originally designed, there was a ginormous staircase in the middle of the kitchen, and I just feel like there wasn't meant to be a staircase smack in the middle of the kitchen. It is not welcome anymore. It's not invited anymore. Oh my God, please don't fall. Tear the bitch down, move it somewhere else. Number two, every house that I've ever loved in my entire life has a fancy pass-through window, right? Where you can go from your kitchen to the outside, the window opens and you can have access to both, right? I was thinking bar. I was thinking summertime Margaritaville.
Somebody put a bomb in here.
It's like you bumped into the wall after Thanksgiving dinner.
I did this.
I think the start of your pass-through window is going to be
I want to be able to open that window. I want to have a counter outside, and I want to be able to shove shit through that window so you can live the best of both worlds. You know, if you have a friend that gets too hot and a friend that gets too cold, one person can sit inside, one person can sit outside. So exile the bay window. We want a pass-through window.
And then it's like magic, and it slides easy. Let me break it. Ooh, here you go, party girl. Here's your margarita.
A screen? What do you think
No
this
screen.
is? Let me add a basketball court too. Number three, I had this really bougie friend one time. My mind gets open to a new concept that people put their refrigerator inside of their cabinets. And I was like, if I ever build a house, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, okay? It's ranked pretty high on the list. Every time I went to this girl's house, I was like, oh, you're rich. Like your parents are rich. You have the fridge inside of your pantry, you're rich. And in the grand scheme of things, it really wasn't that much more expensive to just add 2 more cabinet doors. Number 4, pretty basic concept. There was not an island in here, and I wanted an island, all right? I want to be able to lay across that island. I want to go to the tropics and I want to live on that island. Last but not least, number 5 and number 6 coexist with each other because once we started tearing shit apart, we realized that there was a foot higher that the ceiling could go that it wasn't going. You know, I don't know why they dropped these ceilings because they really didn't need to. Raise the ceilings up to the maximum height that they could possibly go. You know, GMOs, we're getting bigger by the millisecond, all right? By the time I have kids, they're probably gonna be 7 feet tall. We gotta raise those bitches up, get the stairs out, get the wall out, raise the ceilings. These are all things that someone could have initially done and chose not to, and I simply just don't know why. This was my very extensive wish list. Class out of session. So, this is gonna be the kitchen. The architectural plans that we redid, this wall was supposed to come out to like here. And then Brian and I one day were looking at this window and we were like, wow, how stupid would it be to cover up the window? So we just opened the whole thing up and now the whole room is a kitchen. So we went from having a little teeny tiny kitchen to the kitchen is the whole thing. We have Babs back to tell you what's going on. But I don't even know what's going on, so you gotta tell people what's going on.
Well, he brought me in early on, and
she's back.
and I'm back.
We've done lots of work together, Babs and I.
Yes.
I was gonna give up the whole thing and Babs convinced me not to. That That is a core part of the story
Yeah.
that Babs found Brian.
Remodeling has some speed bumps. You've hit a couple speed bumps and moguls going around it. Bring in the crew that knows what they're doing.
Oh, okay, so it's not gonna go all the way.
No, you never put it to the end of the wall because straight lines aren't straight lines.
You just have to bring in the A-team.
And we can get both of your perspectives because there's a major height difference going on.
It's sunny and
that's-
75 up here.
Brian's had to move some things around, but we're gonna make it work for you.
Yeah, we're playing puzzle pieces,
Yeah.
shape-shifting them together.
I always tell people at the beginning it's a roller coaster. You have your highs, you have your lows. Just try to ride it out. You know. So.
And we have all your cabinets. Have you seen them back there?
They're in the heated room, which they're supposed to be in.
We have nothing but boxes of cabinets ready to go. Chips. Oh, they're
you,
going
Babs.
for the hug. Oh my gosh, we are at a time in life where it is never not cold. Is never not cold. However, big day on the horizon. I think that Lucas and Mike are gonna start setting kitchen cabinets, and I think they're also gonna start working on le fireplace. So that's good. You can see all this fireplace stone.
Hey guys, today we're setting cabinets.
The excellent news is, after years of not knowing what these cabinets were gonna look like, now that they're open, I still like them.
I ain't gonna cry no more for you.
I would say that's a win. First kitchen cabinet. That's been the fridge. Besides the blizzard and having to whip out my mega coat, you can see behind me all the cabinets starting to get laid out. Progress. I just got these little vintage light bulbs. Oh! Let there be light, girls. Okay, it only halfway works, but I think it halfway looks pretty good. You know, the closer I get to having a real functional dining room and a real functional house, the more I start to think maybe I could be a single stay-at-home housewife that just throws silly little parties in my silly little house. Gorgina. And then I got to thinking, once I have these silly little parties in my silly little house, what am I gonna wear to my silly little thing? Of 3. 1, 2, 2.5. 3. Not bad. Not bad. We're starting to look a little put together, but also I'm like sitting on a piece of cardboard so that my butt doesn't get all dusty. If you don't know what ThredUp is, it is an online secondhand app where you can find the cutest freaking clothes of your entire life. All these super duper trendy brands, you know, the Aritzias, the Princess Polly, the Oh Polly, It Girl. All of these trends come in and out so often. And all of these clothes are so damn expensive. If you go on ThredUp and you search for all of these brands that you're looking for, I promise you are gonna find the best treasures ever for like 1/4 of the price. And oftentimes when I'm checking out on ThredUp, I feel like I'm literally stealing things because there's just no way, like you can get such high quality pieces for such a good price. And if you're in a position of your life where you wanna start experimenting with your wardrobe, this is a ThredUp runway. I have done countless ThredUp videos in a house full of sticks with no lights, no water, no toilets, no floors. And this is the first time that I'm ever able to show you my ThredUp outfits in an actual functional environment. I thought ahead, made Madewell jacket. I love a saucy jacket, you know, because it's like, where is she going? I love the jacket because it looks like I could go commit a first-degree crime, right? Is she going to the library? Is she going to work for the FBI? Is she going to her boyfriend's? Does she have anything under that? We don't know, we don't know. If I was a cute little bride and I had a little bridal party to go to, I'd probably wear this. Intermission. I stuck a pencil in my hair and I have to eat a piece of cheese before we can continue. This is what I'm gonna wear when I order everyone food and tell them that I cooked it myself. Taylor Swift fearless situation. When I was going to the Taylor Swift concert, I was feeling reckless. You know, this is what I want to wear. This is what I want to wear at the Taylor Swift concert, okay? It's literally gonna make me sick. I paid over $400 for this one, and for this little black one on ThredUp, I only paid $70.99 for the same brand, same fabric, same dress. I don't know what I have more trust in, the fabric on the body or the pencil on my head. A little out of season, but definitely one of my favorites. ThredUp is the place to be. So if you want to go on the ThredUp app, you can look through all of my favorites that I have picked out. The best part of all is that you can use code Morgan's Vlogs for 40% off your first order on ThredUp. I will live, laugh, love ThredUp until the day that I die. Thank you so much to ThredUp for sponsoring my life. This house is dedicated to ThredUp. Dining room we live in the name of ThredUp. Woo! Today, of all days, it's very windy. They're starting to work on the fireplace, which means all of my nice messages are getting covered up, and I'm quite sad. What do you think of it?
It's great.
Exclusive interview.
Yeah.
She thinks the fireplace is gonna be great.
It is.
But we have to take a little family pit stop. Grandma has to go to Sam's Club. She's getting medication, I'm getting a hot dog. I don't know how they ever figure that out. We stopped for a pre-Thanksgiving McFlurry. We're admiring the puzzle work. Seriously. Do you want to hear the biggest scam of all time? If you want to hear the biggest scam of all time, it was $10 for 2 McFlurries.
How did they ever get that high of a price now?
I don't know. Kitchen coming together, phase 1. Boom.
You won't notice it, but I mean, when you go from this counter and you turn and you go to this counter, they're gonna be exactly the same height.
Wait, leave that there. Right on the money. Smack center.
Number 1.
Oh,
Everywhere you go, smack center. Boom.
And then take it to your left 22.5, find that Sharpie line, and just put it up to that Sharpie line and cut it.
That's pretty good. Oh, not so good.
You all know that every time I start to drink vodka, I have this very exciting thing that happens to me, that every time I drink vodka, I want to start talking Russian and I want Slichka to come to the party. The countertops are all coming tomorrow, and we have to give credit to Daniel because even though he is very strict Russian, he let me come back as many times as I wanted to look at countertop, because I think that Maddie and I went back at least 6 times.
There's Daniel and Ben.
Not in this position.
Maddie.
Daniel, are you ready for your camera outbreak?
No.
Election Sunday.
Brian's never coming shopping with me and Maddie again because we've been here for
Going on 4 hours.
going on 4 hours.
Who's
but
counting?
Who's counting? We got nowhere to be.
I want you to look at the slabs. The Taj Mahal in the kitchen.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Those are all ours.
3 slabs. We picked the best.
We picked the best one. A little narration. We have Daniel and Maddie. We've had a little beer, so I don't know how fast they can flip through this
That
book.
can be edited out.
I think most people just do a one swoop, this is what I want, come to my house and do it. And I was like, no, I had to look at least 100 times, you know? And he just put up with me and he let me do it. And now he's coming back tomorrow for the countertops. So I feel as if tomorrow is a day that things are going to change drastically because we will have a place to put things. That is it for now. Sluchka has to go. That was pretty good. Have the same amount of enthusiasm. What's your favorite part of the whole thing?
My favorite part of the whole remodel is when you finally see the kitchen come together. We got the countertops being delivered today and installed. Once they go in, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be fun to watch. This is all filming right now. Explain your countertops.
Right here, it has to have a countertop on it so you can put shit on top of it, and that's how it works.
It's true.
Clearly know nothing. I don't know anything that goes on here.
She's blonde.
Look at him in his new pants.
Be able to fit in.
Oh yeah.
I was so fat before I couldn't fit in.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Look how gorgeous that piece looks on that cabinet.
Nice. That is just about the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Favorite day on the job, my flying.
Of the whole thing?
Huh?
The whole thing?
Oh, working with Alex and these guys.
That's
my favorite day on the job. I can't wait to see how that top is just going to look going right out to our pass-through window. It is just going to be gorgina.
I'm teaching Brian new vocab.
Did you see that? Did you see that, Morgan?
Look at this. You can sit. Wait, hold on, it's a little crooked. Oh my gosh.
Gosh, don't break it.
Everyone can sit on the countertop.
We're on a countertop.
Yeah, I want to see.
No dancing on the countertops.
Yeah, the guy said don't dance on the countertop, and I was like, then what's the point of having
Show
a countertop?
them the outside.
You can see the bar. This is where the people come to get their drinks. Don't get too drunk because you can't dance on the countertop.
Backsplash tiles starting tomorrow.
I wish Daniel was here to tell you how Russian he is, but he's not.
Rookie.
Oh, it's coming for sure. I'm gonna beat you.
She cheated.
Nice.
Slow and steady wins the race.
I got this box that showed up just for me. I have been putting off ordering lights for this house for a very long time because, you know, I'm just a person that takes a long time to really decide what I want, but whatever. This is an intricate box. Oh, okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting, that's heavy as shit. Screw this thing. Oh. You know what, I'm just a normal person. You didn't have to make it NASA level science to get it unboxed because what the shit is this? There is a world where it looks like an octopus. There's another world where it looks like an apple slicer, but I think in this world specifically, it's gonna work out okay. I'm gonna be very careful because the other day I ate shit on these stairs. Ah.
Oh my gosh, Morgan, are you okay?
The thing was rolling.
This piece right here.
You okay?
Yeah. Your drink is not.
What's that? I got rags in my truck.
Nothing's wet except for that's already wrapped. In theory, this light goes in that hole right there. Welcome to today's episode of Woman Does Shit by Herself. Why? Because I am capable. Nothing excites me more than when it starts to get dark at 2:40 in the afternoon. Isn't that just lovely? Isn't that just lovely? There is rarely ever a time where there's not people and I feel like I'm living in isolation. Oh my god. As the self-proclaimed queen of My House Is Never Done, I have a few key takeaways from this week. One, I would say that this was a win of the week because next week we're able to start the tile and all of the other things that come along with having a functional kitchen. Two, I love all of these people far more than I love this stupid house. Three, patience really is a virtue. And four, I'm just enjoying the journey at this point, and I love you all so much. I just love everything so much today. So that is it for this week, but we will be back hot and heavy next week with some tile coming at you hot and heavy. Oh, and thank you again to ThreadUp for sponsoring this video. You can use code Morgan's Vlogs for 40% off your first order on ThreadUp. Okay, I love you so much. Bye.